you are in charge of your thoughts. Meaning that your thoughts can make you successful or your thoughts can make you mediocre. A lot of people, sadly, aren't who they are because they just think negative of themselves. They don't have a good, they look in the mirror. You might be one of these people. You look in the mirror and you think that, or you start something, you start creating these thoughts, I can't do it. Or what makes me special? Why me? Why I seen everybody else fail? Like, what can I do that's going to be different? Like, are people going to follow me? Are people going to believe in my product? Are people going to believe in what I say? It's all about what you think. If you think people aren't going to believe in what you say, then that's what's going to happen. If you think that people aren't going to follow you, that's what's going to happen. If you think that you can't sell certain things, that's what's going to happen. If you think that you can't get that girl, that's what's going to happen. Let's try this. Let's try changing those negative thoughts into positive thoughts. I can sell something. People will follow me. I can get that girl. I can be a millionaire. I can change the world. Whatever you do in life is all on your thoughts. You can either think good or you can either think bad. Most people operate in the negative where they think bad about themselves, where they think that they can't do. So if you think good about yourself and that you can do, that's going to put you above everyone else. Because most people live on this side where they don't believe that they can do it. And the funny thing is, you might start off that way and not believe that you can do it. But once you change your thought process and change it to, I can do it, and you're on this side, now you start to build confidence. And now people are starting to follow you. And those people that have the negative thoughts of themselves start to admire who you are. And only thing you going off is these thoughts of yourself, these positive thoughts of yourself. You might get in situations you don't understand. A lot of people don't know what they're doing. A lot of people don't know what they're doing, but they just wing it. But they have a positive thought process. All these Hollywood actors that y'all see, these NBA basketball players, or these athletes that you see, the Tom Brady's, the Michael Jordans, the greats, at first they had no idea what they was doing, but they had a positive thought process. They thought that I could change the world. They didn't look at the negative. They didn't let the negative control them, and that's what's controlling you. That's why you are who you should be, because you're living in the negative. You're thinking you can't do it. And thinking you can't do it, that's nonsense. That's that side of your brain that's trying to protect you. That's scared of success. But how about you challenge that side of the brain that says you can do it? You can go into a situation, any situation. I don't care if fellas, it could be a girl walking in the grocery store. Look, I'm gonna give y'all a quick example. I remember this happened to me. I saw this young girl walking. Well, she was not, okay, let me clarify. She was like in her early 20s, about 23, 24 years old. And this was a couple years ago. I saw her in the grocery store. She looked good. I positioned myself. Look, I'm going up and down the aisles. And I did it where we can meet in person. Where we can meet. And then my thought process was, all right, man, let me go talk to her. But then, I approached her with the worst game ever. The worst game ever, because it was all of my thoughts. I'm going to talk to her, but then I'm saying to myself, I may be too old for her. She might not like my hairline. She might see the grays on my face. And you know what the line I said to her was? This was the weakest line I could ever say. I approached her and I said, hey, is 40 too old? And she was like, yeah. But I was the one that thought negative. I created those negative thoughts. Is 40 too old? She saw right through me that I wasn't confident. What if she likes older men? But I came in with that negative energy because I paid attention to those thoughts that said I couldn't, that she was too hot, that she's not going to be into me, that my stomach is too big. I paid attention to that. Instead of saying, man, she might like dudes with gray hair. She might like dudes with little stomach. She might like dudes with their hairlines going back. She might like mature men. Had I approached her in that situation, it would have been different. But I failed because I thought negatively. And then a couple of years later, it was a girl that I had messed around with, and she was only 26. And I was 42 at the time. And and she was bad, fellas. But I went into it with the attitude of, I can get her. And I sealed the deal. You know what I mean? But it's all about how you think of things. You control your thoughts. Think positive thoughts all the time. You can do this. Sometimes even when you doubt yourself, you might doubt yourself or think you can't do it. Sometimes you have to borrow other people's thoughts to believe in yourself. I'm going to say that one more time. Sometimes you have to borrow other people's thoughts to believe in yourself, because those other people express confidence in you. They believed in you. So when you don't believe in yourself and your mama told you, baby, you can do it, or your homie said, man, I know you can do it, man. I wish I had it like you. Them days that you doubt yourself, think about your mama and what your homie said. Or maybe even some people that left comments on your videos about how much they admire you. Borrow their confidence even if you don't believe. Sometimes you got to do that, and that's okay. But start thinking positive thoughts. Control your thoughts. Start thinking positive and not negative. And I promise you, you will achieve. Don't be these people over here stuck in this negative land. This negative land. Look how small that negative land. Come over here and shine. But these people are focused on the bright land. Control your thoughts and you control your success. I'm going to say that one more time. Control your thoughts, you control your success. If you have negative thoughts, it's no success. If you have positive thoughts, it's some success. I'm Barbara Luther King. I'm out. I love all y'all.